lovers, so I wanted to do this video on some of my skincare products, specifically my moisturizing skincare products for my body. I use a few things on my body. As I get older, I just want to make sure I keep my skin as moisturized as possible. Um, And with that, I've used a lot of different things. And also, I have sensitive skin, so I try to use things on the more natural side or that don't have a lot of like harsh ingredients. So I'm going to show you guys what I use on a regular basis to keep my skin as moisturized as possible. So first we're going to start off with good old-fashioned shea butter. I have this is by Ashanti Naturals. I love shea butter. Shea butter has been my go-to for years. It's a moisturizer. It's also a natural sunscreen. So I feel comfortable wearing it all year round, to be honest, during the warmer months and the colder months. During the colder months, it's more, I like using like thicker products. Shea butter is thick. I love how moisturized my skin feels after using shea butter. So that's definitely a go-to for me. Also, I like to use this Mederma Quick Dry Oil. Please don't judge my bottle. I use this pretty often, so it looks a hot mess. You can't even see. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. I need to just put a picture up here or something so you can actually see how the actual packaging looks. But anyways, this is a quick dry oil. I love Mederma because it's effective. I remember I had like a little mark on my face that I got, and I thought it was gonna be there permanently, but I used some Mederma and just, I don't know, I think it was Mederma and maybe like another oil or cream or something, and it took it away like with a quickness. So I definitely love a good Mederma, and then it came in an oil, so that was just like perfect. But love using this to help with darker spots and any like problem areas that I may have. I also use it to combat stretch marks, so that's good as well. And then also my go-to is bio oil. Now this is bio oil, and this is the bio oil dry skin gel. This came in a combo. I actually got this from Amazon, but it came in a combo, and I was just like, I never seen the gel. So the oil is just perfect. Like, it makes your skin feel very moisturized. Bio oil helps with improving the appearance of scars and stretch marks. So I use this on the 3 B's, as they call it, the boobies, the belly, and the booty, just to make sure my skin is moisturized, extra moisturized in those areas. And yeah, I typically pay attention to those areas when it comes to this oil, and I use like the shea butter all over my body. And then now I'm incorporating this gel. It's a kind of like a, yeah, like a light pinkish kind of color, but I use this along with the bio oil on those 3 areas that I mentioned, the boobs, the belly, and the booty, because those are the areas that typically like get the stretch marks. So that's where I use it, and sometimes I'll use it like on my arms as well, but I mostly focus on those areas when it comes to the bio oil products. And then I use this Maylee's B Flat Firming Belly Cream. I love this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started using it, the tingling kind of took me aback because it gets hot. Okay, it gets hot. But I use this all over my stomach area, sides, love handles, all that good stuff. And I believe it works. I believe it helps. I don't really notice like a visual difference with using this, but not to say that it doesn't work. I just know that this is a part of like my moisturizing routine, so I just like to incorporate this because I want it to, you know, be firm as well. And I like the tingling sensation now. At first it was like, I'm like, is this supposed to be happening? And I always get a little bit weary when it comes to using like new products on my body because I have sensitive skin. So I'm like, I don't want to break out. But I think as I've gotten older, my body has adjusted a little bit more to products. So I'm able to use more variety of products than I have before. So love this good B flat. I think it works pretty well in combination with all of the other products that I use. And I haven't used this by itself. Like I've always used it with something else, like an oil or like shea butter or something like that. So I can't really say if it like works on its own, but I will say in combination with all of the other products that I use, I like what it does for my body overall. And then last but not least, I just incorporated this in my routine. I actually was watching a Jessie Woo vlog and she shouted this out when she was like getting ready to go out or something. And I was like, oh, I want to try. So it's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Shimmer Radiance Body Oil. And when I seen it on her skin, I was like, oh, she's like glowing. So I wanted to try it, and I have it's like a light, subtle shine, which I appreciate. And even though it has like the shimmer in there, it doesn't get all over the place. I've realized like it doesn't get all over the place, which I also appreciate. Um, and it's very moisturizing as well, especially in combination with everything else. So I really love this so far. This is also dermatologist tested. So one of the things that I pay attention to with the products that I use is if it does say dermatologist tested, like for the natural stuff like shea butter and stuff like that, if it's just 100% shea butter, like that's literally the only ingredient in there, I'm okay with because I'm familiar with shea butter. But something like this, I'm glad that it says dermatologist tested because it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable to at least try it because of the sensitivity of my skin. So I really like that. And like I said, it gives like a light shimmer, which I appreciate. So I'm doing good for me so far. Okay, well, those were all of the products that I currently use to keep my body moisturized. It changes every now and again. Sometimes if it is warmer, I may use like a light lotion like Gold Bond. This is their healing sensitive daily body and face lotion with Scentsy Heal. And I love Gold Bond. Gold Bond is hyperallergenic as well as fragrance free, and it has 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins in this particular Gold Bond. So I like using that as well, especially on my hands. But if it is like a little too hot, I'll probably like go with this and maybe like 1 or 2 of these products. But I definitely always use the bio oil combination. Like that's a go-to year round all the time. So that was just some of the products that I use to keep my body moisturized. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you use any of these products, and if you do, what you like about them. And let me know what you use to, keep your body moisturized. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, Joy Riders, love you lots.